There won't be many museums that have leather ferret harnesses and a ferret locator. So in Barnsley, if you lose your ferret, which would quite often happen in a pub or something, you can use that to locate your ferret.
Welcome to Experience Barnsley, an incredible place packed with treasures, artefacts and everyday items that tell ever-changing stories of life round these parts.
A famous poet, Ian McMillan, the Bard of Barnsley, that's his first poetry book we've got in that case. So there's loads of cool objects from people.
Well, I am Ian McMillan. This is Experience Barnsley, and I'm going to show you exactly why it should win the biggest museum prize in the world, Art Fund Museum of the Year 2021.
Our museum is a community-focused museum. We run many groups representing different people from very different ages and different backgrounds. Going into a pandemic where we weren't allowed to be part of our museum community, it was quite upsetting that they'd lost those networks.
So immediately we were thinking, well, how can we take this to people in their homes, as well as taking care of the most vulnerable people in our communities?
A lot of people in our borough are not digitally literate. Some people don't have the money for computers. So we even helped get equipment and mobile data to people so that they could still take part from home. They still felt connected.
I've only learnt this and Zoom during the last 12 months.
Meet Barnsley's splendid silver surfer, Ken Brooks.
I became involved with this museum when the lockdown started in 2020. They've put virtual tours on so that you could see all the artefacts on your screen. Then they brought out jigsaw puzzles, one every day. I made them and I got a good following on Twitter. You do put people under pressure. I've had 4 replies already this morning from the ladies.
You're not the only one who's been busy in lockdown, Ken.
Ian became Barnsley's poet in lockdown, getting people to write sonnets via social media. The response was absolutely astounding.
Thanks, John. In fact, Experience Barnsley's online presence was astounding in lockdown, reaching 17 million people worldwide.
I didn't know what a sonnet was when I started writing them. I'm now up to about 140 and producing my second book.
Ken is a fantastic example of the way people young and old from all backgrounds and walks of life have used the museum's resources to open up their own creativity in profound and moving ways.
We've worked incredibly hard over the pandemic to still deliver a new redisplayed museum, but also to support all the thousands of people we work with every single week. It's a privilege and also it's my responsibility to do that. I'm not just a curator who sits in a darkened room processing objects. I'm very much driving around the borough, linking people to their own heritage, and it's my life mission, really. It's everything that I believe in and it's everything I do.
The effort that they've put in has been unreal. I think it's worthy of the first prize.
I couldn't have said it better myself. This museum changes lives, supports the vulnerable, educates, delights and challenges. It's my Art Fund Museum of the Year, this year and every year.